For the first time in years, Missouri Republicans held a statewide caucus and no primary election to determine their presidential candidate. Thank you for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Carissa Codell. Sydney has the night off. Instead of heading to the polls every 4 years to vote in a primary race, caucuses get to decide how delegates are awarded. Previously, Missouri would hold a primary race and a caucus. This year, Republicans are only holding a caucus and Democrats are only holding a primary. In a caucus, members of each political party meet and divide into groups according to which candidate they want to win. Then the number of votes in each group decided how many delegates each candidate wins. And the race was called earlier this morning with Donald Trump winning Missouri's Republican caucus. Color 10's Bethany French was at the caucus here in Greene County today. She joins us live in the studio. Bethany, how many people came to make their voices heard?
Yes, Carissa, there was quite a turnout today with 517 Greene County Republicans showing up to the Oasis Convention Center.
There were a lot of people who were interested in having their voices heard. It was very orderly. Everybody got to have their say, and not everybody agreed on every detail, but that's what caucuses are all about.
Former President Donald Trump received a majority of votes at the Missouri Republican caucus today. Out of the 517 participants in Greene County, 479 voted for Donald Trump, with just 38 votes for Nikki Haley. Former Congressman Billy Long spoke on behalf of Trump today.
Some people love him, some people hate him, but at the end of the day, I think that he's going to be the next president of the United States.
In 2022, Missouri replaced the presidential preference primary with party caucuses.
So people would go and cast a ballot in a primary, but that didn't bind anything. The caucus has always been the time by which we have chosen a presidential nominee in the state of Missouri, and it has always been the way in which we've selected delegates to go to the district, state, and then the national conventions.
Representative Darren Chappell says this saves the state over $10 million.
So the idea that we're going to go through the rigmarole, we're going to go through the process, we're going to spend the money, but it doesn't count, and we're going to have a caucus anyway, it seemed redundant and frankly wasteful.
Voter Terry McColland attended the caucus today. She tells me it was a great opportunity to learn and have her voice as an American heard.
Here in America, we have that privilege, and we don't want to lose that privilege. We want everyone to be able to say, this is what I think, this is what I feel, and where I'm coming from.
Donald Trump won over Nikki Haley in a landslide, claiming all 114 counties and the city of St. Louis.
All right, now, Bethany, Nikki Haley has been fighting for her life in this race. How many votes would Haley have needed to take any of those delegates from Greene County?
So here in Greene County, the only way Haley could have made it out of this caucus with any delegates would be dependent on Trump not winning a simple majority today, which he was well over that simple majority. But if he hadn't, Haley would need at least 15% of the votes. The issue is Haley only got 38 votes of the 517 participants. Haley needed 78 to make that 15% threshold for her to split the Greene County delegates.